Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Engineering Studies. From today onwards, we are going to start a new series of digital circuit. So this is the subject included in electronics engineering as well as electronics and telecommunication engineering subject. So this series will be beneficial to engineering students as well as to IES and GATE students. So let us begin. So in today's session, we are just going to see a brief introduction of a digital system. So let us start. So everybody know that electronic systems are of two types. The first is analog system and the second is digital system. So what is analog system? The signal which has continuous voltage and current variation is known as analog system. And also it can take any specified range value. On the contradictory, the digital system signal has distinct voltage levels. And in modern circuits, there are just two discrete voltage levels, that is on off or high and low. Also, we must know that the digital circuit are also known as switching circuit. This is because the voltage levels in a digital circuit are switched from one value to another value. Also, the digital systems are also known as logical circuit because they obey certain set of logical rules. Okay, so now we are going to study some applications. So the first application is that it is used in control systems. Second, it is used in communication and measurement. Also, it is used in computation and data processing. Also, it is used in digital audio and video equipments. So friends, now let us go further and learn some advantages of a digital system. So the first advantage is that ease of design. So as we know, it has only two voltage levels, that is on and off or low and high. So design becomes much easier. Second, the greater accuracy and precision. This is because we can expand the system by adding some more switching circuits to handle a more amount of digits. So this can be done here. The third advantage is that information storage is easier here because there are many semiconductor memories available in the market that can store a large data. So the information storage now became easier. The fourth advantage is that the digital systems are more versatile. This is because a digital system is controlled by a certain set of stored instruction, which we called it as a program. So if we just modify a program or build a new program, the digital system will be function in a different manner as per the given set of instructions. So the digital systems are more versatile. The next advantage is that it is lessly affected by a noise because only certain range of values are important here. Therefore, the noise added will be not critical at all. The next advantage is that it is more reliable. Now let us see some limitations. The real world is mainly analog. Yes, everybody know that whatever data, whatever signals are available in the nature is mainly of analog form. So this is the main advantage of the digital system because here we need to convert first the analog data into digital data. The second limitation is that human does not understand digital data. Obviously, to understand the digital data, we need to learn some coding, encoding, decoding techniques. So for the normal human being, it is not possible to understand a digital data. So it is mandatory to have some knowledge about the digital data first. So this is the limitation of a digital system. So guys, for today's session, we are going to stop here. And in the next session, we are going to see some different kinds of number systems used in digital circuit. So that's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.